Good morning to all, welcome to Portugal. My name is Luís Pinto de Andrade, and I'm representing the Inov cluster, is the agro-industrial cluster of the central region of Portugal. And I will give a brief presentation about our vision. Our territorial framework, as you can see, well, we are here in the central region of Portugal, just neighbors of the agro cluster as well. Most part of our associates are within Castelo Branco, where we have our core business, but we have associates spread for all over the central region of Portugal. Our aims are analyze and monitor the state art of in the industry, dynamize and promote application for incentive schemes, and as well establish complementary relationships, joint initiatives, projects, and disseminate their results, and as well promote national representation of in international relevant events, and as well also promote advanced training and knowledge transfer between the scientific transfer and institutions of technology transfer. And as well, what we want to do is we are in a region where the enterprises we don't have really too much enterprise in the interior of the country. And what we want to do is to promote with our institutions of education. We want that they stay there instead of move to the coastal line, where most part of people and 80% of the Portuguese population is there. We have started putting together a lot of participants. I'm talking about city councils, I'm talking about universities, polytechnic institutes, also research institutions. And what we wanted to do is really increase the competitiveness of the enterprises. And we put it together all the knowledge, and we have created a network. Our main core is to create the network and take profit of their knowledge and put it together, working for increased competitiveness of the enterprises. Our main areas of intervention, they are trends and innovation. Most part of our companies are really micro, small, and medium enterprises. And that represents most part, 90%, 95% of the agro-industrial enterprise in Portugal are really small companies. And the trends and innovation is really important for that these companies, they don't have organizational culture that allows them to be competitive in the market and to be aware what is the trends in worldwide. And we are in a global economy, and they need to know what is happening in the world. At the same time, we are working on image and promotion, and this is other area. And image and promotions, we work with a lot of other companies in order to promote the competitiveness with marketing, design, labeling, all these. At the same time, we work as well about the support for entrepreneurship, for new enterprises. We give support to people, young entrepreneurs that want to set up their company within the agro-industrial business. As well, support for projects. All our associates, and we are talking about 117 associates, we have started 2 years ago, 3.5 years ago. Like the agro cluster, we have started, like all the clusters in Portugal, we have started about 3 years. And our Inov cluster, we have started in January 2010. At the moment, we have 118 associates. We give support to the projects if they want to apply for new projects, so apply for European funds, for innovation, for technology transfer, and we give support to them as well. And the last part is the internationalization. Of course, this is an important part of the project, because the Ministry of Economy, the clusters are supported by the Ministry of Economy. They support, for these 3 first years, 75% of the costs of the government model of all the clusters in Portugal, not only the agro clusters, but all the clusters in Portugal. And internationalization is a really important issue. Well, this is not accurate, because last week we have had a General Assembly, and we have now 117 associates, not 103. We we have one government project, 6 anchor projects. We are supported, I talked that 75% are supported by the Ministry of Economy. The other 25% is supported by the fees and also by a big effort by the City Council of Castelo Branco that supports a lot this. They have believed that agro-industrial is a core in the interior region of Portugal, and they supported the other 25%. We have 3 axes, strategic axes of intervention. As you can see, milk and dairy. This is a very important one. So we have about 14 associates, mainly on the cheese business, wine and wine, vineyards, olive oil, fish, cereals, meat, fruit and vegetables, and honey. This is our core business. All these, of course, that all these companies that have these areas, they needed to be competitive with a lot of other areas that also belong to the clusters. These are, I will talk a little bit later, these are our partners. As you can see, 83 enterprises are already within the 117. Other 6 are local councils, 7 higher educations within universities and polytechnic institutes, 5 research institutions, and 16 cooperatives and other associations. These are the complementary sectors, not only enterprises from the agro-industry, but also the other areas that bring added value to the companies. I'm talking about coldness, Castelo Branco, where I'm coming from, where is the infrastructure that supports the cluster is well known by the cold area. The enterprises are the biggest ones in the country. The packaging, logistics and distribution, equipment supply, quality control and monitorization, territorial and sectorial marketing, and as well design, local labeling and accounting. All these brings competitiveness to the enterprises and added value to their business. These are the 3 main axes that I was talking about. The first axis is the model of government that supports the cluster. The second axis is platforms for monitoring, intermediate and scientific technology transfer. All these are projects that we have been approved. I'm talking about 6 million euros of projects approved within the cluster. And the axis, the third, is about the organizational competencies and qualification of human capital. These are the networking with associates. We promote a lot about disclosure of funding opportunities. We divulgate it within our associates. We also do seminars and workshops about trends, innovation, internationalization, all these. We do also bilateral meetings, and we also do a lot of meetings within our partners and within other clusters. The articulations with other clusters, we give a huge support to the articulations of other clusters. We think that articulation with other clusters can bring added value to support like tourism, like forests areas. Well, there's a lot of other areas. The product tech is about industry, production mainly, the engineering processes that also can bring added value to our companies. And for last, we have set up a policy of a memorandum of agreement with the agro cluster, and we are working together, Inov cluster and agro cluster, in order to support a policy for Portugal. And these are the main areas that we have done this agreement about the marketing strategy, about the clear division of actions in territories. They work more in south, we work more in central region, trade projects and initiatives, the internationalization of companies and products, innovation, internal market promotion, complementary and sharing of technology resources, complementary of information, internalization networks, and also strategy planning and operational articulation. These are our strategies for the agro cluster. This is also our articulation with the entities from science and from the education, like universities. We work with most part of the universities and with polytechnic institutes, mainly in the center and north region, not in the south. And also are some of the research institutions that we work together, and the projects that I've spoken about 6 million, all these institutions are involved in these projects. This is the strategy that we are building up in the central region. This is the Inov cluster, okay? This is the Polytechnic Institute where I'm coming from. This is the city council that supports and brings money from all the strategy from the central region of Portugal. This is Agro-Food Technological Center, also. Polytechnic supports with their competencies and knowledge, and the city council supports with money. And also there's a new project. This is a processing unit and also a center for innovative companies. It's like an incubator that is under construction. It's the only one that is not yet set up, is under construction at the moment. Thank you very much.